Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the very first episode of the new serial presented by Bound Compass Productions, The Amazing Adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses! This episode brought to you by Blast Right Ray Guns. Remember, if you want to blast your foes right, use Blast Right. In the distant and glorious future of 2010 AD, humankind has reached out into the vast expanses of space. Our new dominion spans hundreds of light years, encompassing countless stars, planets, and space stations. Despite this, much of the galaxy remains unexplored. Upon the event horizon, the very cusp of colonized space, there lies the frontier worlds, settled by many dauntless men and women and separated from civilized regions by many light years of open space. These colonies must learn to survive, much as the settlers of the Wild West had to. Strife with pirates, thieves, brigands, and corrupt politicians. These bold frontiersmen must either fend for themselves or turn to mercenaries, privateers, or vigilantes for protection and order. It is here, fair listeners, to where we turn our ears so that our story may begin. This episode is The Betrayal at Proxima Serpentis VI.
Galabax, sir. We are now orbiting Center Sigma 6.
Superb! Prepare to launch the landing craft. Inform the men on board to storm the colony. Plunder, loot, pillage. If any should stand in the way, strike the transgressor down and have them deliver a message to the planetary Baron. This planet now belongs to me, Baron Edgar W. Galabrax.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yes. Once Century Sigma 6 is seized, I will at last have a seat of power from which I can expand into the rest of the frontier. Nothing can stop me now, aside from that reprehensible Captain Farr Novarider and his insufferable band of privateers known as the Wild Horses.
Baron, sir, we're being hailed. It's Captain Novarider of the FFS Cabalina.
Well, shit.
Well, if it isn't Baron Edgar Wayne Galabax, my old friend. And what are you up to today, eh?
Oh, you know, just trying to conquer a world and all.
I'm afraid not today, Baron. See, the man who already owns this little claim, Baron Sherwood, is paying me and my boys quite a tidy little sum to make sure you don't get near his shiny new colony. Bad luck that. Be seeing you in a bit, my good Baron.
Yeah, can't wait. Douche.
Should we evade or something, sir?
Prepare the main guns! That should get Galabax quivering in his draconian leather boots. Derringer, give them a broadside and then get us more to their hull.
Sure thing, Captain. Alright, Hollander. Take a full sail into that cruiser's blind spot. Aye, sir. Gunnery, get ready to fire.
Aye, my good artificial friend. You with me? Always, sir. Good. Transfer your programming to my wrist computer. I'm taking you over there. Alright, boys, they're the grappling hooks. Remember, fists and hilts. Don't want a stray ray ball piercing the hull like what happened with the hammerhead.
We're hooked up, Captain. Airlock's balanced.
Right. Let's go over there and show the Baron what it means to be a wild horse. Ha ha ha! Right. Aye, we need to get you to the bridge. You men there, follow me. I have you cornered, Galabrax. So you think? Now, spring the trap. Sir, look out! Soldiers behind you! Ha ha! Parry thrust! Ha ha! Oh, damned! I should have known better than to hire my army using a Craigslist post. Very well then. Have at you! Crap! Surrender, Baron! The kid with the golf ball retriever pretending to be Darth Maul is better than you are. Fine, you win. Whatever. Didn't even want the stupid planet. What are you royals gonna learn? Conquering worlds and preying off of others only leads to a cramped jail cell that you share with a hairy man named Rocky, who dresses you up with a blonde wig and red lipstick and calls you Sugar Lips. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna help myself to your rather large stores of money. So, tap into the computer and relieve the good Baron of his burdinous cash. Leave some walking around money, though, in case he needs to go to the Walmart and buy box shells and cheese or Pop-Tarts.
Of course, sir.
You're too kind. I look out for the little man, Baron. Remember that. Files done, sir. Now, men, back to the ship.
Dave, kill him.
Douche. Good job as usual, Captain. No losses on our side, minimal damage to the ship. Excellent, Derringer. Now get us underway to Proxima Serpentis VI. Looks like Baron Sherwood owes us quite a little check. Regan, you there?
Unfortunately.
Stella, seems we picked up a bit of pocket change while on Galabrax's ship. Mind making it invisible?
You mean illegally exercise tax loopholes and perform general tax evasion, risking my CPA and a chance at a nice middle management position in a decent accounting firm, as well as imprisonment for 5 years, or probably more. Yes, please.
Good man. Good! Get ready to go planetside as well. I'm gonna need your assistance making sure Baron Sherwood doesn't stiff us on the tip.
Words cannot describe how much I hate.
He's a good kid. A bit pent up for someone so young, though.
Novarider! Novarider! Over here, boy!
Right. There's our man. Captain Novarider. And who might you be, This is my accountant, Regan Anderson. He's here to make sure we get paid the correct amount.
Why so incredulous, Captain? Successful completion means successful transaction. Well, sit down, sit down. Now, my Intelligence Bureau confirmed the retreat of Baron Galabrax's cruiser. We discussed the crippling of his war efforts so we never try this again. Yet, his ship did escape.
True, however, we drained his funds to prevent him from maintaining and refueling it as well as paying any crew. It also had the added benefit of lining our pockets with a bit of a bonus.
Excellent, excellent. That's why I like you, son. That's also why I hope you won't take any offense to me taking you into custody and turning you over to Duke Teradin, thus collecting a rather large bounty he's placed on your head.
Well, so my job here is done. I'll just go dust off the old resume and get it out to Craig.
Not so fast, son. See, the Royal Confederacy will pay a hefty bounty on any accountants cooking books for pirates as, well, really anyone as well.
God damn it.
Now, I'm willing to bet your friends will try to rescue you once they get wind of this. Rest assured that I will be taking care of them as well.
Seems like you've got your bases covered, Sherwood. Tell me, why would Duke Teradin place a bounty on my head?
Apparently, you insulted the Duke by sleeping with his wife.
Don't know if I remember her. Was she the one with the lazy eye, or the one who honked like a wounded goose every...
She would be the latter, as the one with the lazy eye was his sister, whom you also slept with. As well you did his mother.
Now his mother. I remember her. She was like a tiger. An elderly, dentering tiger.
Yes. Now, let's not keep Duke Teradin waiting. Guards, take them to my ship.
Commander Derringer, sir. Ah, Christ. Radio message from Captain Novarider's AI. Sir. Let's hear it, Hollander. Message reads, Novarider and Anderson detained by Baron Sherwood. Baron sending personal guard to capture ship and crew. Updates to follow. Looks like I lost my bet with the captain on whether or not the Baron would try to betray us. Now I'm gonna have to dress up in a yellow striped muumuu and sing I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair in the mess hall. Damned. What does scan show? 2 gunships en route. They're under full sail, sir. We're gonna have to lure them out to Sylvia's Drift asteroid field. We'll engage them there. Aye, sir. Dropping our pants and mooning them. Keep an ear out for any more updates from I. Open up the big guns once the gunships get in range. Wrench, we're gonna need a hard burn. We've got a couple of Dutchy gunships closing in.
The Cabellina, she is running as hard as she can, sir.
She'll just have to run harder, soldier.
Alright. If we were to triple polarize the neutron contributor and then extend the beta nano wave frequency on the Freeman-Harper transquantum bridge to .006 and 22.38 repeating, respectively. That should give us a significant speed boost. But we may risk shaking apart the Einstein Tesla reverser.
Do that. That sounds like it'll work. I guess.
But Commander, what about the Captain and Regan?
I wouldn't worry your pretty little head about them. Those are two sharp minds that will work together, regardless of the situation to come through.
I hate you so much right now. I'm perturbed with Baron Sherwood as well, Regan. But now's not the time to air out that animosity.
Wasn't talking about the Baron.
Now's the time to put our minds together and try and come up with an escape plan.
Tell you what, why don't we wait until we're out of earshot of Baron Sherwood and his likely overpaid lackeys to come up with the probably overly complicated and contrived escape plan?
Good idea, Regan. I knew you had a penchant for this.
I need a hard drink. Or 12. Now, keep it down, you two. I am trying to exchange your lives for money and social status. Duke Terradin, we're in your airlock. I have Captain Novarider for the bounty that you placed on him, as well as an accountant who's likely been performing tax evasion. Open up and we can discuss the terms of the transfer.
Ah, very good, very good. Tell you what, why don't I just shoot you all out of an airlock and not have to pay a dime or fill out any complicated paperwork and triplicate,
What? This is the second betrayal in less than 2 hours. What is with you, Novarider?
Airlock purge in 60 seconds.
He's force ejecting my ship from the airlock. Wait, Duke, perhaps we can discuss this. Hello, Duke, hello?
Don't bother, Sherwood. The Duke has made up his mind on seeing you dead. You've got to save me, Novarider.
There's a safety override switch right here.
Relax, Baron. Can you hack the security mainframe and trigger the door from this side?
It's a standard safety precaution. All ships are required by the Confederacy
Not
to have
possible in the given time, sir. Right. God. Use your ray guns to try to melt the locks off.
30 seconds left.
right
The
here.
Duke would like to
Every
speak
child
up.
knows that
This
these
is
airlocks are
personal.
designed with
He just
reflective
doesn't want
armor to
fill out
prevent
any
any
paperwork.
ray-bolt from damaging the locks, Novarider.
says safety override. Press in case a big fat jerk is
20
trying to eject you into
seconds. Please
space.
have a
Sherwood,
wonderful day.
use your ship's remote to force a docking at this airlock. I don't have a remote, Novarider. I just got the ship's basic package. Even the AM/FM radio is aftermarket.
Seriously though, we can just use the safety override.
5 seconds remaining to use the safety override.
Wait, that's it. The safety override.
You know what? I'm just gonna push the goddamn button.
Safety override activated. Just want you to know, no hard feelings.
Great reflexes, Regan. We just may make you a space buccaneer yet.
I can't wait.
Well, it seemed to have managed to escape my cunning plan not to have to do any paperwork. Very well. A group of my soldiers will be there shortly to escort you up to my bridge so that I may contemplate further on your painful yet paperwork-free demise.
That's the last of them, Commander. Good. Any word from I? Just in, sir. We have detailed coordinates and bearing. It seems that Duke Terradin is trying to execute them along with Baron Sherwood and his guards. Wait, Duke Terradin. Didn't Novarider sleep with his wife? Then we'd better hurry. Sister? I'm betting that Novarider should be able to outthink Duke Terradin, but the Duke will eventually get bored and just shoot them. It's a really slim shot that Novarider may be able to distract Duke Terradin with a thinly veiled, sardonic speech about women's equality, giving Novarider the time needed to pick the locks on his shackles, steal a sword, and then defeat or hold off most of Terradin's bridge crew and personal guard while Regan runs to the nearest bathroom and cries until it's all over, giving time for Sherwood to grab the passkeys of his own shackles, free himself and then his personal guard, who are likely all caught as well, so they can help secure the bridge and convince Duke Terradin to let them go free. But I'm not willing to take that chance.
Both of them. Should we have the bathroom seats tested for STDs?
Hollander, let's get underway.
Aye, sir. Changing heading.
Duke Terradin, sir. Novarider and Sherwood have managed to foil your 9th attempt at killing them. The guards are escorting them here as we speak.
Nuts. Have we tried shooting them out into space through an airlock, Mallory?
Yes, Duke. 6 of the 9 times. Each attempt was foiled by the safety override switch that comes standard on all airlocks.
Then what about the garbage compactor?
Attempts 4 and 7, sir. Again, the safety override switch on the inside prevented their painful yet paperwork-free death.
What about the incinerator?
The most recent attempt, sir. Even though I've told you multiple times that the incinerator has been non-functional for more than 3 years now. Although why you need it in the first place is beyond me.
Did you try all the airlocks, Mallory?
We have, in fact, tried all 6 airlocks on the ship, sir.
The bow portside airlock?
Yes, sir. Again, the safety override switch.
The aft starboard side airlock?
The very first attempt at killing...
And what about the mid-ventral airlock? That's always a good one.
Like all previous attempts, the safety override proved to be the downfall of your brilliant and shockingly simple plan, sir.
Damned! Aha! What if, now this is brilliant, what if we crush them in the garbage compactor and then shoot them out of the full starboard side airlock? That ought to throw them for a loop.
Look, sir, can we just shoot them and get this over with?
Well, that hardly seems sport to you.
We have a prisoner, sir! Waiting for your next brilliant and paperless stratagem, sir! Well, Duke Terradon, looks like we'll be continuing this game of cat and mouse.
Bah! Bah! You have proved yourself to be a cunning opponent, Novarider, but my next attempt to shoot you out into space via an airlock shall be quick and subtle. And the time that it takes for the cold, empty vacuum to boil the water in your body and explode you like an overused condom, you can meditate on sleeping with your wife, sir. Really? Is that all? Why, I sleep with her every night. I take my grippy-toed socks off and go right to sleep not 5 feet away from her in the same bed. Sometimes on cold nights I'll even let her sleep under the covers with me.
I mean to say he had sex with her, sir.
Really? How was that then?
Duke, when are you going to learn?
Women aren't objects to be owned and displayed like hunting trophies.
Many women throughout history have proven that they should be judged not apart from, but alongside men. Joan d'Arc, who led her people to victory over the English. Princess Diana, whose humanitarian efforts in Africa were matched by none other. Clara Barton, who founded the American Red Cross. And Georgia O'Keeffe, who painted flowers that looked suspiciously like vaginas. Susan Moody, who discovered Canada or something, I don't know. Even today, women are authors, doctors, politicians, and sexy, sexy librarians. These aren't women, but human beings. Individuals with unique ideas and opinions, desires and hopes. Abilities and a penchant for doing tricks with ping pong balls without the use of their extremities. Not only do they carry with them the soft, squishy fun parts to make life, but they also hold the ability to nurture said life. They deserve respect as much as any male does, if not more so. Novarider, if you actually mean what you just said, I may have a newfound respect for you.
Of course not, Regan. I just needed the time to finish picking the locks on my shackles.
I don't even know why I bother.
I'll be borrowing this. Oi, that's my sword, sir! Oi, stop killing me with my sword, sir! That doesn't seem right.
Regan, grab the passkeys off those guards and release your shackles, and then release Sherwood's personal guard shackles as well.
Regan, I'm pretty sure your accountant just ran to the bathroom to cry. I'll take care of it. Well, Duke, it looks like we've managed to defeat your entire personal guard as well as your bridge crew. How could you possibly have defeated them all? They were my most elite guard. I even recruited them from Craigslist. Because, good Duke, I am Farr Novarider, captain of the Cabalina, the fastest ship in the entire Royal Confederation of Stars. The same ship that destroyed the Lion Star, the Neutron Duchy's best cruiser. The same ship that's home to the Wild Horses, the most cunning, capable, and courageous collection of privateers with no equal. Has the fighting stopped? Can I come out now? Hello? Hello? Novarider, your ship has just accelerated from Super Tachyon Drive. Ah, good. Danger, can you hear me? Good. Force a docking so that I can leave the Duke to clean up this mess that I've made of his crew. Well, Baron Sherwood, if you want to be able to get over to your ship, I recommend you pay me the amount we agreed to. Of course. I was gonna. Well, really? What a douche.
And thus concludes the very first episode of the amazing adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses! Gentle listeners, join us again soon right here at boundcompass.blogspot.com for more adventures to follow! This amazing adventure was conceived, written, voiced, and catered by Devin Peters,
With sound effects by soundj.com, packtv.com, 3dmmstudio.co.uk, Flash EFX, sundogs.com, Series 6000, Extension 3, and the General. Supplier 2200, Digifx, Soundstorm Library, Impact Effects 3, Guns, Rob Noakes, Airborne Sound Library, Matt Temple, The Sound Effects Bible, Triple Crown Sound, File Effects Library, and Maxton Soundworks. All music by Bradley Rains, copyright 2011. Visit Bradley at www.bradleyrains.com. Bound Compass and the Amazing Adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses are copywritten 2012.
Oh.